Hello, OboeFiles watchers. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Sugihara, who is the saxophone professor at Sam Houston State University. He is one half of the Ilia duo with his duo partner, flautist Jennifer Cooper from Missoula, Montana. He's doing a lot of really cool projects, including putting on a symposium for chamber music, especially duos, in April 2018. So, Dr. Sugihara, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You play in the Oboe duo. Can you tell us a little bit about how that got started?
So we met in Moorhead, Kentucky back in 2011. That's where we used to both teach, me saxophone and Jennifer flute. Actually, Moorhead, Kentucky is a town of 7,000 people. So there were not that much opportunity to play traditional chamber music. I was the only saxophonist that I wanted to play with. And then Jennifer also, there was not that many professional musicians around. So we decided to maybe play together, but then flute and saxophone, we weren't sure how it was going to go. The challenge, of course, was the lack of repertoire. So I started doing a lot of arrangements, transcriptions, and we started working with student composers and faculty composers to expand the repertoire. So we started out to fulfill our desire and need to play chamber music at first. But then also, Kentucky is kind of like an underserved community. There are a lot of underserved schools in that area. So we wanted to get out to those high schools and middle schools to share our passion and love for music and chamber music making. Also, I have to say, some of our favorite performances are not at the university, but at like local churches or for the community, or maybe for middle schools, because they're not musicians themselves, so they really are enjoying the music as it is, rather than analyzing and like really thinking of music more academically.
Awesome. You have a lot of teaching experience. How do you feel that informed your outreach performances?
That's interesting. Hold on for a second.
Take your time.
Maybe that's the other way around. Maybe the outreach program influenced my teaching in college because I have to be more careful with the words that I use so that students can understand me better. So maybe like both ways like influence each other to make me a better presenter, a better teacher.
Great. The Oboe Duo is in the process of releasing recordings, professionally done recordings. Can you tell us a little bit about how the public might get to hear your duo?
Yes, so we had recording projects. That's part of the grant that I received from Sam Houston State University. So we recorded in November, and we just finished editing and mastering yesterday. And so we will be releasing the recording, the album, online, hopefully in the next week or two.
Great. So hopefully in a few weeks, we'll be able to listen to the Oboe Duo on recorded, professionally mastered tracks.
And it's a really interesting mix of repertoire. So we have, I do a lot of arranging. And we also recorded 4 pieces that were written for us in the past 4 years or so. So it's a really eclectic mix of music, and you can really hear the different kind of colors that you can get with just 2 instruments.
Awesome. Maz, you went to school at Northwestern for your doctorate. How do you feel that prepared you to embark on your various entrepreneurial endeavors?
What I learned about Northwestern, I don't think it particularly helped me to do what I'm doing now, but what helped me was actually making connections. It has an internationally diverse student body, also very talented musicians.
Awesome. The Oboe Duo is performing in April as part of your symposium.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the incredible activities and classes that you're going to be offering at your university?
So we have 12 duos from all over the country, and also 1 duo from Costa Rica coming to present. So they're going to do 15 to 25-minute recitals, and there's going to be a masterclass by our guest artists, Nancy Ambrose King, and also Jeff Lyman, 10 o'clock on April 14th. And also by John Baker, who's a professor of saxophone at Georgia State, and Kenneth Long, who's a clarinet professor also at Georgia State. They're doing a master class at 2:30 on the 14th as well. They will be doing a joint guest artist recital on the 13th at 7 o'clock, the Friday the 13th. So there are going to be a lot of performances, and also hopefully we're going to have time to mingle and network so that we can get to know each other better. Maybe we can talk about the repertoire choices and how to go about organizing the tours and other events.
The International Woodwind Duo Symposium is occurring on April 13th and 14th at Sam Houston State University.
And you can find more information at the website www.awea, that's A-W-E-A, duo.com.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this event. I hope that all of you guys can go, and if you can't, at least keep up, because I hear you guys are moving around for future events.
Yes, we are planning to do this every 2 years. And next one's going to be in Missoula, Montana in 2020.
Great. Nancy King is performing at the symposium and also giving a masterclass, which is very exciting for any of the Oboe family watching. Can you tell us a little bit of how you feel about the oboe?
How do I feel about the oboe?
Yes.
Well, I do like the oboe. I used to live with an oboist in undergrad at Temple University in Philadelphia, and actually we ended up dating too. So, but she hated the fact that I used to steal her music all the time and play on soprano. But I love the sound of oboe, and I actually do really enjoy listening to Baroque oboe also. So yeah, I love the oboe. So the Nancy is doing a recital with Jeff at 7:30 on Friday the 13th.
Of April.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, April 2018.
Yeah, and then they are doing a chamber music masterclass at 10 o'clock on the Saturday, April 14th.
Thank you, Maz, so much for coming by and letting us ask you some questions. We're really looking forward to your symposium, again, on April 13th and 14th, which includes concerts and masterclasses by some of the world's masters of chamber music.
Yeah, great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Would you be up for playing a duet?
Yeah, sure. Like, what do you want to play?
I wrote one this morning.
Oh yeah? Okay. All right. Let's see.
Thanks a lot for watching this interview with Maz about his International Woodwind Duo Symposium. If you'd like to learn more about the conference, the link is in the description, as well as his personal website. If you'd like to see a video of us playing a duet together, click over here. And as always, thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you're notified whenever there's a new OboeFiles video.
So I was able to, hello there.